Somebody regrets messing with the shapeshifter, huh? Somebody regrets messing with the shapeshifter, huh? Somebody regret messing with the shapeshifter, huh? Ooh, that's right. I feel like that's today. Not today, not today. Don't feel like that today. All right. Grand rising, grand afternoon, and grand evening, beautiful souls. It's your girl Beauty, and I'm back to give you all the divinely guided love read. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you came back to see me, what it do, boo? Y'all know I'm here to help give y'all the issues in y'all relationship dynamics so y'all can move how y'all need to move. Over here, we focus on personal and spiritual development because that's all we can do is work on oneself. Thank you for your like, your share, and your subscriptions. Thank you for loving on me while I love on y'all. Thank you for hyping me up. Thank you for your donations. Thank you just for blessing me, all right? If you need any services from me, well, after this reading, everything will be in the description box below. Grand Rising Tracy, thank you for liking the video when you come in. It's much appreciated. That's Grand Risings to me. Just like to hit that like button. Hit that like button when you come in and say Grand Rising Beauty. Because Beauty gonna say Grand Rising Beautiful. Thank you. Taji, my G. Okay. When I came here and sat to the table, to my desk, right? And I'm in here trying to, I set up, get the intentions, get the space set up before I start pulling cards. I don't know if it's Tamla Mann's song, but I know it come off one of them Tyler Perry movies when the dude was like, Father, can you hear me? When he be saying, even me, Lord. When at the end of the song, that's all I keep hearing him say, yeah, yeah. When the lady and the dude singing, I don't know if she was like strung out on drugs. I vaguely can see the movie. I know they in a church and she's singing the song. And it's like, while she's singing the song, she's walking down the aisle. I don't remember what the song is. I think she was strung out on drugs. She was crying walking down the aisle of the church. To me, it seemed like that's the energy that the karmic energy is in. Like, you done been through that cycle of praying and crying and asking God, to help you and save you, and you done been through that phase. You're no longer in that area where you going through that process. This is the karma energy, and your past person or the person coming towards you, they are in that energy crying out to God, asking God to save them, even them. Okay, give them an opportunity to be a better person. Okay, they ready to live the life that God has for them. Somebody is crying out to God. Heavy. Who is this? First of all, I only pulled 2 cards out. Okay, somebody want to have a conversation with you about the regrets that they have for messing with a shapeshifter. Okay, somebody who was not originally, they was cloaked. Okay, trying to cloak to be a divine feminine or trying to cloak to be you. Okay, this person want to have a conversation because meeting and talking and they get back out there is coming up at the bottom of that deck. Okay, so somebody want to have a conversation with you. Okay, if you getting back out there and you meeting somebody new, okay, this new person is going to come to you when y'all have conversations. If this is a new person coming towards you, he or she will be a healed individual, and they will have a conversation with you about a shapeshifter on y'all date. Okay, they will have a conversation with you about somebody that been a shapeshifter in their life. Okay, they're going to explain to you about the regrets that they had of dealing with a shapeshifter, whether this is past energy or new energy. You have to take it the way it resonates for you, but that's how you're going to be able to know who this person is coming towards you. Okay, that wants to date you. All right, somebody who want to have a conversation with you about somebody who they regret dealing with. Okay, Holy Spirit, who is this reading about? Please and thank you. Who is this reading about today? Okay, somebody who was betrayed by a trickster. Is it just 2 cards or 3? Okay, 10 of Swords and the Page of Swords. Sorry, 10 of Swords and the Page of Cups. Somebody was betrayed by a trickster. Okay, this is they was manipulated. That shape-shifting energy. Okay, this person, it's like they got 10 swords in their back. So it seems like they received their karma for whatever they done to whoever they've done in the past. It's like clearing out karmic debt. Okay, so somebody has cleared out karmic debt to be able to have a higher level of commitment Yeah, King of Swords. So in order to get to the King of Swords, you got to go through the Ten of Swords, okay? Because those are lessons that you have to learn, all right? And with those lessons, once you go through that Ten of Swords, okay, you at the Page of Swords. Now the Page of Swords learns. So now you don't go through your betrayal. Then you go to the Page of Swords, and then you go from the Page of Swords. Once you learn and you done got the information that you need to the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is assertive, and he once you found out the truth, you taking action, okay? And you going head on with the truth. Okay, and then you get to that Queen of Swords energy where it's like, oh no, I know the truth. Okay, I'm not finna allow nobody to come into my energy. A Queen of Swords is more, the Queen of Swords is more softer than the King of Swords. The King of Swords is the big logic. Okay, so somebody is learning something about the betrayal that they've been in and the shapeshifting individual that they dealt with. The moon, the secrets is in a struggle position. Ain't no more secrets. The truth has been revealed, okay? It seems like somebody's they struggling to keep the truth from being revealed. But you can't, listen, what's done in the dark, that's the oldest saying ever. What's done in the dark will always come to the light. Show me more, Holy Spirit, please. Thank you. The Chariot, boom, out of there, out of there, out of there. The Chariot. The Knight of Wands, this person is moving fast. Remember I told you, once you go from learning something, okay, you go from experiencing something to learning something and then taking action, okay? This person knows that they went into a situation, and it seems like it ain't no secret, okay, that this person is leaving this situation, okay? And with the Knight of Wands, they're leaving it fast. You talk about a Harley and a horse. Two fast things, all right? Somebody is moving real fast. They're calling judgment on the situation they done been in, okay? They done made peace with the fact that they leaving this situation behind. This is not somebody who's still in their head trying to figure out, oh, am I going to leave this person? Nah, they know for a fact what they're going to do. Okay, they already taking action with the Knight of Wands here. Chariot, Knight of Wands. Okay, somebody could be leaving at nighttime. All right, what's going on, Holy Spirit? And it seems like this person, somebody is the female in the feminine energy in this situation. Okay, she is the one praying now to God. It could be a masculine and his feminine energy. It's a feminine energy is the one that's crying and praying to God, asking God, to fix the situation for them. Okay, Five of Pentacles, they struggling with being left out in the cold. Judgment and the Five of Pentacles. It's the female, okay? Because the Five of Pentacles sitting on the female side. It's the female that is praying and asking God to please save them. They don't want to be in poverty. They don't want to be in lack. Okay? But you wanted to take from the collective so the collective can be in poverty and lack. Make that shit make sense. Okay? You want to take from the collective so you can have stability. Make that shit make sense. Show me more, Holy Spirit. Five of Swords. Didn't I tell you? Five of Swords are the Five of Pentacles. Okay? Five of Swords, and this person having hard times. They having hard times with the thought of what's going on. Okay? I thought I was doing something. Okay? In this trickster energy. I thought I was manipulating the system. Okay? But now this person is leaving me out in the cold. Yeah, they done woke up. They done woke up to the antics. That shit don't last for forever. Yeah, that's big justice. You see that sword? You see how huge her sword is? That's big justice, okay? Cutting out anything that was not... Ooh. 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 Y'all, what? The Wheel of Fortune. Do y'all see these cards? Justice, huh? The Wheel of Fortune, the Emperor, the Empress, Justice, huh? Y'all, these the last four cards of this stack right here. Huh? You have no control over when the wheel turns. Okay? That's the Most High. When the Most High say it's time for stuff to be in divine order, okay? That's the Most High. You have no control over when you will be in union with your divine partner. Okay? If the Most High say you ready because you've done enough work, that's what's going to happen for you. Whether it's past or new energy. The scales is being balanced for you. Okay? Yes. Whew. Yeah. You got me flustered over here. Okay? You got me flustered over here. Hold on. Spirit say you got the cards backwards. Put them back in. Oh, somebody won. What is even this? Somebody coming to marry you. Okay? Somebody coming to marry you. They turn their back on something to come towards something else, huh? They turning their back on the illusion of the family that they had. They turning their back on that to come towards you. Period. Huh? Ooh. Hello? I just want to be invited. Okay? Invite me. All right? What is even that? What caused this to be revealed? Huh? Somebody got the big head, I just heard. Somebody got the big head. 4 of Wands, 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords jumped out in the reverse. This person had the big head. All right? You had the big head thinking that you was going to be a mental manipulator. And that's the issue. That's the problem. All right? You thought you was manipulating somebody's emotional fulfillment. At the bottom. Ooh. Man. But I be tapped in. I'm talking about, I gotta toot my own horn. Listen, whoever this person is, they first of all, let me put this 9 of Cups back. That's at the bottom of the deck. 5 of Swords in the reverse, 4 of Wands. Okay? They manipulated themselves into getting into a union with somebody. Okay? That means they lied. Okay, spoke bad on your name. Okay, could have said that you was you. I don't know. Whatever. This is what it is. Shapeshifter. Okay, so whatever their life was like, they try to say that was your life. So if this was a whole hoe out here, they try to say you was a whole hoe out here. And this is somebody who ain't had no money. They was living in poverty and lack. They were saying that you was living in poverty and lack. If this is somebody who was stealing, selling their body, whatever the case may be, that's what they're trying to say about you. Okay? This is somebody who was using lies with the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords, the 5 is the challenges and the changes. The Swords talks about the mental communication, clarity, stuff like that. In the reverse. Okay? So this is a whole lie because you ain't giving no truth. All right? You around here trying to manipulate the system. Okay? And the low vibrational. All right? You did this to get in between somebody's union. Okay, you lied about whoever this person was supposed to be with. You lied about that person to get in. You ever heard of people who, in order to make themselves look better, they speak bad on another person? You know, doing that. What they call that? Deflecting. What they call that? When you projecting. You're projecting who you are on somebody else. Okay. Show me my Holy Spirit, please and thank you. Divine order. Divine order. 4 Wands, 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords was first. 5 of Swords in the reverse, 4 Wands. Okay? Spirit say no. He likes it my way. My way. Spirit say it's Spirit's way. Okay, the divine, this divine guidance is to go towards the Empress, huh? The divine guidance is to go towards the Empress. Out of there, out of there, out of there. This person that may guide it up out of there, out of there, out of there. Fast, fast out of there, huh? And the Empress sitting on top of that 5 of Swords in the reverse. Out of there. What? You not what? What? This person is being guided away from this Five of Swords to bring a union to the Empress. All I do is think of you day and night. That's show me my Holy Spirit, please and thank you. Please don't leave me. Father, can you hear me? I told you. Didn't I tell you? Somebody is crying, singing that song. Okay, they done been fighting all over the weekend. They done been, listen, bro, somebody is crying. God, please, please. He don't hear you. Don't hear you. He don't hear you. You gotta get it together. You gotta reverse some of this karma before he speaks to you. I told you. Didn't I tell you? Look. All surrounding her. Okay? This card sit up here and she down here. All surrounding her. Okay? Somebody is going through condemnation. Okay? I don't care that I done told y'all over and over again. Okay? You can't tell, I don't care how many times you tell a person they wrong. They're not going to change until condemnation sets in. Okay? Condemnation starts setting in when their world start being shifted. Okay, when everything is going wrong, their relationships are breaking up and, you know, they losing money and they getting fretful. That's when condemnation sets in. Okay, because oftentimes when we going through a rough patch, we'll sit by ourselves. Okay, and when you sit by yourself, then you think about all the things that you've done to cause that karma to be hitting you the way it's hitting you. Okay, whoever this person is, okay, that got in the way of a divine union, trying to take from somebody, shapeshifter, trickster energy. This person is going through some heavy spiritual ass whipping. Okay, when I go through my condemnation, y'all, it never feels good. It's like you getting a beating from the Most High, but it's not a physical. It's just it's like a TV screen you turned on and you see yourself for who you are. It's not a good feeling to see that you are an effed up individual. It's not a good feeling to see how you done hurt people and did people wrong when you really didn't have to do that. Okay, it's not a good feeling to keep reliving that over and over again and you seeing yourself being an effed up individual. It's not a good feeling. Okay, and this person is now in a place where they're crying and they're asking God, please save me. Like, what is it? Don't take their husband away. Okay, they praying and asking God to save this situation, but God is not going to save the situation because that's not divine order. Okay, so now you have to go through your healing process and then you can get in alignment with your divine person. Okay, if you do the work, Carmisha or Carmichael. Okay. See, I be sweet to the karmics. You know, I don't be so rough and so hard on them. I want them to heal too. You know? Some of them ain't gonna heal. I just heard that. Some of them ain't gonna heal. Some of them have to repeat this cycle. They're gonna have to come back under the lifetime and try to get it right. Me, myself, personally, I ain't coming back to this shit. So I'm gonna get it right this time. You hear me? What is even that? The Empress done show herself twice. Okay, we got one more spread to go through. She done show herself twice. The Most High and the Devil. I ain't never had this come out with each other like this. Huh? Never. Okay? And this is like at this time, whoever this person is in this Three of Swords, they was in the Five of Swords, and now they done been demoted down to the Three of Swords. You should have started Five of Swords, Four of Swords, now the Three of Swords. Okay? This person is not at this place where it's like, nah, choose which will you serve. Okay? Are you going to continue to do stuff the light way, the dark way, or are you going to do it the light way? Okay? You choose which one will you serve. Because you done been serving this one. Okay, and you here, even worse than you were before. Okay, so which one will you serve? This is the energy. Okay, man, you crying, Queen of Wands. You sent the devil towards the Queen of Wands. It's like the Most High showing them that they was a devil to an empress. The empress, four wands, the empress who was supposed to have union with somebody, but they shapeshifted this situation. Okay, they was obsessive. Okay, they did a lot of toxic stuff to whoever this empress energy is. Okay, they did a lot of things to this. The empress energy could have probably went through a pregnancy by themselves because this empress is pregnant on both cards. She's showing up as pregnant. Now I think I do have an empress card when she's not pregnant. I mean a deck when she's not pregnant, but right now she's showing up pregnant. So you could have went through something by yourself. It's all because this karmic energy was very materialistic. Okay, very selfish, wanted everything for themselves, so they didn't care how or who they hurt to get what they was trying to get in that devilish energy. Yeah. But you was in that devilish energy. You was attacking somebody who was spiritually protected. Because this card here, okay, remember I told you, yes, the King of Cups talks about your intuition, okay, but you know, I always say the cups is more of a religious to me. Okay, the wands is more spiritual in my eyes. Take it the way it resonates for you. Okay, but when I'm reading the cards, to me it's like, because in the standard tarot deck with the Queen of Wands, she got a cat sitting at her feet. The cat talks about the spiritual protection. Okay, you spiritually protected. They didn't know who they was attacking. You was attacking a divine being, honey. You ain't attacking somebody who ain't know what they was doing. Who they wasn't a blind. It could have been like this person was even warned. Grand Rising, Kimmy. It could have been that this person was even warned, okay, on more than one occasion. Like, all right now, if you do this, all right now, don't do it now, because you done been warned not to do this now. If you do this now, all right now. So it's like this person have been warned more than one time. They had the option to choose a different route, but they choose to like harvest your energy by way of spell work in some shape, form, or fashion. Okay, there was an energy vampire. Okay, and this person hadn't been warned. They did it more than one time though. Okay, whoever this person is, and whoever is in regret is now seeing all of this. It's like all of this person who did all this Three of Swords energy. Okay, now it's back on them. Everything is like was done in the dark comes to the light. Everything that this person did it's like illumination is around them. Okay, everything that this person did is being illuminated by the spiritual realm. Okay, everything when I say was done in the dark comes to the light. Okay, everything this person tried to do is being revealed, and this whoever this karmic individual is, Carmichael or Carmisha, okay, they're crying real heavy right now. You know what that feel like. They're crying real heavy right now. Boom. The tower done hit, okay, because they got in between two people who were supposed to be together. Okay, to me, it's like the Two of Pentacles. You got a person standing in the middle and they holding two pentacles in their hand. Okay, so to me, this is somebody who, first of all, got in the middle of a union, okay, that was supposed to be together. First of all, the tower, they tore that down. Okay, Five of Wands being in this competition energy. Okay, I'll take your man, huh? Devilish energy. One more, Holy Spirit, please and thank you. With a High Priestess. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? The trap was set, honey. The trap was set, honey, for the emotional manipulator. 5115, I take it. For the emotional manipulator, the trap was set. Let me find out. Spirit was like, come on, here you go. Come on, here you go. Come on, here you go. And then the karmic had jumped on it and now you in spiritual prison. You can't go nowhere. Okay, everything about your darkness is being revealed. If you stick to the program karmic energy, okay, you go through that condemnation stage, or you heal and you evolve, okay, you're gonna come out on the other end very powerful. Okay, but if you stay there, you choose to, run from healing and keep being in that karmic energy, baby, you're gonna have some whoo generations to come. Your churning all gonna have that karma to catch up with. Huh? You better ask my daddy how generational karma feel. Huh? Whew, while we reading about this, Holy Spirit, please and thank you. While we reading about this, Holy Spirit, please and thank you. Somebody want to have a conversation with you. Tell you what they've been through. Say you the one girl. You the one boy. Ooh, third party stitch. Woo. You causing them to ascend. Everybody ascending around you. Okay? Teach them how to grow. Teach them how to heal. Teach them how to live. I know that. You causing everybody to ascend. There's a third party stitch in the energy still. Oh, what's going on, Holy Spirit? While you're reading about this, one more, please, and thank you. Ooh. Pathway. Lust. Third party stitch shows a pathway of lust. This is how they end up getting this person who's now in the King of Cups energy. It was a lustful situation. Jezebel at the bottom of the deck. He was in lustful energy, and she's a Jezebel. This is how they ended up messing with each other. But you had faith that all will be revealed. The truth will be revealed. The pathway that this person was on. Okay? And you changing. Okay? You changing how your whole lifestyle don't change. Okay? Maybe at one point in time you was in some Jezebel energy. I know I was at one point in time. I'm not going to always say that I wasn't in Jezebel energy. Okay? Because I used to be like this karmic at one point in time. Okay? I take your man. That's how I know the word so well. Because when I was 18 years old, maybe younger than that. 17, I bought my first car when I was 16. It was a two-door Honda Accord. I used to ride around beating Mia X, okay? Mia X raised me. Yes, sir. So I done been in this energy where I felt like I could use what I got to hurt people. Okay? Meaning, when females used to do stuff to me, I know how I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna get with your man. Okay? It was easy for me to when I was younger, I always dated older men. So the females who I used to get into it with, it was high school girls like myself. So it was nothing to get a high school boyfriend. I ain't want them. They was not on my level. Okay? But if a female was doing something to try to hurt me in some shape, form, or fashion, because all the dudes that I knew at my school had liked me, that was easy. No pressure. Okay? But that racked up karma. Because I'm around here making girls cry about their man. Okay? I was a karmic. I'm around here making these girls cry, breaking these girls' heart. Okay, I done been through this. I will never sit up here and act like I ain't been through nothing. Okay, I had to go through to get through. Okay, so now I done got over. So I'm reaching back to pull my family through. Okay, my family is the ones who hear my voice and subscribe to my channel and keep coming. Okay, those ones who my readings resonate with, those are my family. So I keep coming to teach y'all how to get over. Okay. Whoever this person is, okay, they're realizing, they find out the truth that they because they was in lustful energy, okay, they got with a Jezebel. You prayed for them to be on the pathway to show them the truth about who they are, who they dealing with, okay? And while you prayed and you left that alone, you went on and made your change. You went on and worked on yourself. Divinity, for real. You went and worked on yourself. Could have changed occupations. You went from working real hard to being in some type of boss energy. Okay? You went from not putting on clothes to getting dressed up. Divination coming out. Divination coming out. Death magic. So it seemed like this one went and got a reading. This Jezebel energy went and got a reading and found out about this situation. Found out that this person wants to come towards you. Okay? Found out that instead of this person lusting after them, this person lusting after you. What's going on, Holy Spirit? I was just going to say, and this person not lusting after you in a place of wanting to just knock you down. It's more so of a sexual healing. Ooh. Ooh. Now, I love to see these two cards come out together. Okay? Enamor and bliss. That's pure happiness without an individual. These are single individuals. Okay, these are ones who are grounded. Okay, they don't need nobody. Okay, they may want somebody, but they don't need anybody. These are two people who are. This is one energy. First of all, these are two different women in the card, but this is the collective's energy. Okay, once you balance out, you're in that enamor state where you are in the bliss and happiness. You loving, you just pouring life into people. You're not here trying to hurt people. Okay, and this is what this Jezebel found out when they got this here reading. Okay, they found out that the collective is enamored. Okay, they have a beautiful heart. They're loving individuals. They love themselves. They center around self-love. Okay, they found out that you was living in bliss. Okay, the collective is not hurting. The collective don't need anything. The collective is very happy in the childlike energy. They're doing the things that their heart desires. Like, the collective is not an evil person. Okay, this is what the karmic found out when they got that reading done. This is how they expected for you to look. They expected for you to be in this opposition energy. Okay, that's not you. This is you. And this is what they found out via divination, getting a reading done. Okay? They got a reading done. One more, Holy Spirit, please, and thank you. Now you got to suffer the consequences of your actions. You attacked the wrong person for the wrong reasons. You should have got to know the collective. That's what you should have did. Maybe you would be in a better position. Ice King. Abuse. Yep. The Ice King came out next to bliss. Okay? So this person found out that, first of all, you was in enamor. Okay? You are in enamor energy. You in the bliss and happiness. And there is a King of Swords, somebody who is very logic, who this person was abusing. Okay? This karmic energy was abusing a King of Swords energy, somebody who's very logical. Okay, a King of Swords, this would be like the CEO of a business. This would be like a lawyer. Okay, somebody who's shirt and tie. Okay, they don't necessarily have to be shirt and tie, but this is somebody who, when it comes to a King of Swords energy, people always call them when they, well, how you do this, man? How you do that? How you do this and how you do that? Okay, a King of Swords is somebody who's a leader, a very authoritative. I'm not gonna do it. A person who stands in authority, okay? A King of Swords gets clarity. They get their downloads from up above. They use logic when it comes to moving in certain ways. So this person had a position that they needed to be in, and here come this person here with these attacks, spiritual attacks. They attack both of y'all. She attacked both of y'all. She attacked both of y'all, okay? If you was, hold on, let me put these cards right. Oh, abuse came out first. Yeah. If you was in a relationship with this person, okay, and the karmic was the side piece, right? The karmic did not like how this person felt about you. So, since I don't like how this person felt about you, and they don't feel that way about me, we gonna swap destinies. I'm gonna swap destinies with you. Okay, but when the karmic started swapping destinies, doing a little spell work, at the time you may not have even known about spell work. You may not have even known about what's going on. You just been a praying woman, praying man. Okay, you are somebody who had the faith, and within prayer, not knowing anything about what's going on in the dark with the dark magic, right? But while you were going on your spiritual journey, okay, you learned by way of being attacked. This is that just focus on me. Okay, you were somebody who was researching, trying to figure out why you feel like this, or why I'm going through this, or why this happening, or why that happening. Instead of being like other people when they experiencing turmoil, they just trying to, fill their time and energy with other people, or going out to the clubs, or doing this. You was more so of, why am I going through this? Why is this happening? Why do I feel like this? What do this mean? What do that mean? Okay, getting the logic as to why you in a cycle, why you going through what you're going through. This is how you came up out of this. Priest. Once you remove your energy, okay, and you went on your journey by yourself, for whatever reason, this karmic energy kept throwing stuff at you. You got the person, okay? I'm going on my way. You still attacking me. You still attacking me. Because they wanted your destiny, okay? They felt like they had to continue to attack you till you ended yourself. But it didn't work like that. It didn't work like that. In fact, their attacks is what boosts you to make a change. Because every time they will attack you, you somebody who always praying. Okay, so every time they would attack you, you showing up in prayer, but it's attacks coming at you while you're in your prayer state. Remember I told you, like, when a person it's like this. When you answer your calling, when you paying attention and you doing what you need to do, it's like you have more protection around you. When you are in alignment, when you have answered the calling, when you on your healing journey, you have more protection around you, because it's like a newborn baby. Okay, when you go through your spiritual awakening, it's like you're a newborn baby. So you have to be protected by a whole bunch of angels. Okay, because you answered the call. You surrendered to the change. So since you surrendered to the change like a baby, I'm gonna send the angels around you to protect you, because you're still in a fragile state. When I first went on my spiritual journey, when I mean you in a fragile state, meaning you will have people coming to you to try to tell you not to tap into spirituality because it's evil. Okay, so you might have different little things come up on your social media tab to try to talk you against spirituality. But knowing you being called to go on this journey to learn about who you really are. But then you'll have, like in the beginning for me, it was my mama. Okay, she'll call and be like, well, why they say this, and why do they say using tarot cards was evil, and why do this and why do that? So it's like, to me, it was harder because I had a mother who did not believe. Okay, a mother who was religious background, so she did not believe spiritual belch. It might be, it might resonate with some of y'all. So being that I didn't have nobody to guide me on my spiritual journey, I had to go within and learn everything. I couldn't call my mom and be like, okay, well, my mom here, I'm stuck here, what do I need to do now? Or grandma, I'm stuck here, what do I need to do now? Or daddy, I'm stuck here, or brother or sister. I couldn't call nobody because nobody knew about what I was dealing with. Nobody. If anything, everybody was fearful of me, because ooh, you touching cars. Ooh, you doing this. Ooh, that's evil. Look at me now. Look at me now. I'm getting paper. Listen, more at peace than I was busting down to church every Sunday and Wednesday. Okay? Busting down to church every Sunday and Wednesday, but my mind still cluttered with a whole bunch of foolishness. Okay? Couldn't sleep at night. Okay, got a lot on my mind until I learned how to silence it by way of meditation, something they tell you not to do. Anyways, whoever this karmic individual, they are learning by way of the Most High. It's being revealed to them that you attack somebody, you attack a divine union. You attack people who I sent out here to be together when you had your own person. And I can guarantee you the karmic is being shown her own person, because the karmic has somebody, him or her, they have somebody who they genuinely love. This is why they was able to drag somebody else who they don't give a fuck about. Okay, I don't love you. I need your energy. I need your abundance. Okay, I need what you got coming to you, because this person was getting reading, so they knew it was coming. But what this person didn't know is that you was attacking a divine being, huh? You attacked two people who the Most I said I got for these two people to be together because they got a purpose. Y'all showed up as a king, as an emperor and empress. Okay, I got these two people together because they got a purpose. It's something I need for them to do together. And you come and get your ass in the middle of it, and you keep attacking them. You keep attacking them. The karma just did too much. They were supposed to go in and help this person heal an aspect of themselves and then free themselves. Okay, you go your way, I go my way. But both of them stay in the cycle a little too long, okay? And this person is regretting the fact that they even dealt with the situation. They are regretting it heavily that they even dealt with the situation. Take it the way it resonates, whether it's a past person or a new person. It's still the same energy. Somebody is coming towards you to make you their wife or husband or whatever. Take it the way it resonates for you, okay? This is somebody who you are ordained to be with, okay? You can't say it's not our will, it's the Most High's will. Let thy will be done. Any messages for the collective, Holy Spirit, please and thank you. Let thy will be done. That shit say soulmates. Oh, and if a karmic call any one of y'all phone, right? I'm gonna put y'all up on game. If a karmic call any one of y'all phone talking about wanting to have a conversation with y'all, okay? When you answer the phone, if you know how their voice is or whatever the case may be, and they go to talking and you find out who it is, only thing you say is checkmate and hang up the phone. I'll be like, what the fuck that bitch mean? Checkmate. Checkmate. Huh? Because you know, once the king off the table, okay, the queen is there. That's how you get checkmate, right? The king is off the table when it comes to this karmic connection. So whoever this karmic individual want to talk to, okay, they want to come towards a collective and say something to the collective. If they call your phone and say anything to you, just say checkmate. And then let them go figure this shit out. Let them go figure it out. Money can't buy my love. We already know that, because we talked about this a couple of readings ago, that the karmic energy was throwing money at a masculine energy. It was a female who was throwing money at a masculine energy. Okay? Now their money dried up because you getting your abundance. You in alignment to get your generational wealth. Okay? And because you're getting what's due to you, they drying up because what they was getting was due to you. Okay, so now you're in alignment to get what's due to you, and they don't have what they had anymore. And now this person is like, what? I ain't never loved you. Okay? Just like you ain't never loved me. It was both of us was using each other for money. Show me more, Holy Spirit, please and thank you. Hey, he telling her, well, I don't know why you acting like that. Whoever this person is, though, the male, the masculine energy, okay, already showed themselves as a king of swords. And when this person is mad, they speak their truth, and they speak it from with a don't give a fuck attitude. Like, I don't care if you crying, I don't care how you feeling, okay? I'm speaking my truth, and this person is speaking their truth to whoever this karmic individual is. Like, shit, you was using me, I was using you. Shit, you was cheating on me, I was cheating on you. Listen, this person is being truthful, okay? Take action on your dream, spirit message, okay? Spirit message 222. This person is telling this karmic the truth, baby. She ain't hearing that. This person said they want to love somebody who is in bliss and enamel, not somebody who always angry, somebody who always bitching, somebody who always throwing spells. Leo could be significant for somebody. Huh? What is even this? Oh, that's a couple on came out. I need your touch. Tell me how it's looking, babe. Tell me how it's looking, babe. I'm scared for you to see the real me. What's going on, Holy Spirit? Please and thank you. I heard the real me. When this person come in, they gonna be very clingy, very clingy. Never gonna want you to go. Okay, love, not fear. Somebody is now in a place where they are going towards love and not fear. Okay, this is, and to be honest, this is how they even got in a karmic connection, anyways. Because this person was afraid to heal. You came at this person talk about some healing, and this person got the F on, because what is even that? I'm not finna be doing no healing, trying to heal no childhood trauma. The child had already showed themselves, okay? I'm not finna be healing no childhood trauma. I'm not finna be thinking about the stuff I've been through in my past and be crying, man. I'm not finna be doing that, okay? They doing that now. Oh, yeah. That childhood trauma is being healed. Look, you gonna have to heal it voluntarily or involuntarily, especially if you got a job to do. Okay, if you've been put in a place to awaken humanity, or guide humanity in a shift, okay, you have to get in your position. Okay, it's either get in your position right now, or your position will be given to somebody else, and somebody not willing to give up their position. Somebody is not willing to give up their position. I'm finna get on up out of here, y'all. I'm finna go in this gym and get it in real quick, because I got property to go clean today. But I still got to get in that gym. I can't let my man go. I can't let my man, no, because he going to be concerned, like, where she at? She ain't coming in and see me today. No, I'm coming, Jim. Give me a few minutes. Let me clean my decks up. Put my shoes on. I already got my cup of water. Okay? Okay? I love y'all. Thank y'all for spending y'all rising with me. If y'all need any services from me, once I post this video, I'll put everything in the description box below. Ooh, y'all have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. And until tomorrow, I don't know if I'll come back today because I got property to clean. But until tomorrow, I'll holler at you guys later. I love y'all.